We've defined addition and subtraction and everything works, so everything's great and we're all happy, right? Not exactly. Let's take a look at the subtraction formula again. There are three possibilities for A and B. A is greater than B, A is equal to B, or A is less than B. You should be able to convince yourself that if A is greater than B, C is a counting number, which is a number from this set. If A is the same number as B, then C will always be 0. But what happens when A is less than B? We will use an example with A equals 4 and B equals 6. Notice that subtracting 6 is the same as subtracting 4 and then subtracting 2. Our new expression is 4 minus 4 minus 2, but 4 minus 4 is 0, so our output number is 0 minus 2, which is clearly not a whole number. Sometimes math might make you feel like this. You're doing good, you think you're fine, then you're flying, then you get shot down in a tunnel. So we're going to take a break from this and come back to it later. I'm going to introduce a new kind of number. They are called negative integers, which is a subset of the integers. That may sound confusing, so I will explain these new numbers by using the set of counting numbers, but before I do that, let me show you some of the history behind negative numbers. This is from enrich.maths.org, and I will include a link to this page in the description. The first set of rules for negative numbers were developed in the 7th century. Over 1,000 years later, mathematician Francis Messeres claimed that negative numbers darken the very whole doctrines of the equations and make dark of the things which are in their nature excessively obvious and simple. Negative numbers were not received well. It took about a century after that for negative numbers to become a standard used by mathematicians. The ancient Greeks were very brilliant people, and they didn't use negative numbers. They used geometric ideas of lengths, areas, and volumes, and used constructions to visually demonstrate their findings. The great Greek mathematician Diophantus of Alexandria was interested in linear and quadratic equations. Negative numbers seem like a natural concept to us now, but Diophantus stated that a solution that gives a negative result is absurd. The idea of the negative number was first used in China around 200 BC in order to describe debt and tax calculations. Hopefully I have piqued your curiosity for what comes next. I could talk about this all day, but I would like to move on. I hope to see you in the next video where I will be defining negative numbers, or rather, the integers.